I don't even have my mic near me. That's how prepared I am. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? My name is Chiru, and this is an experiment. This is something I want to do every Friday. So, you forgive me for being a little cringe in the first few times I do it. I promise I will try and get better. But this is my little spot, my little weekly spot where I will talk about whatever the heck I want. I still don't have a title for it. Since it's gonna be a weekly show, I do want it to have like a title, and I want it to have like a maybe its own logo and everything. But for now, we're just gonna roll with it. So, to anybody who's watching, to anybody who is listening, thank you so much for lending me your ears, and hopefully I'll be able to entertain you for the next 45 to 60 minutes, depending how long I can milk whatever information I have right now. So, first of all, I wanted to, I did what I wanted to do. I wanted to thank each and every one of you who decided to be here, and the format of these videos is going to be kind of a podcasty kind of thing, although it's not officially a podcast. So technically speaking, if you want to just listen to me and not watch, that is fine. There will be not much on the screen to look at anyway, except for my beautiful self. And, that is absolutely 100% valid. Before that, I will make a quick audio check. Okay, audio check complete. I think we are doing good. Anyway. Oh boy. So, I guess if anybody is wondering, I guess I'm gonna address the first thing is what is going to happen in 2023, because I have been teasing here and there will be stuff happening in 2023. I promise I want to make a video, an update video. I will be releasing it around the first week of January about what is going to happen during this week, this year. I mean this year. See, oh my gosh, I promise. So, but to summarize, I already posted this on my Hive, and I will say it here. First things first, I will create a more stable. No, okay. Let me restart. First of all, I will say my goals for 2023. 2023, which I have dubbed the year of the Cobra. I have no idea why my eyes are doing that. I am literally just looking at the camera, and the camera is saying, nope, you are looking the other way. Okay, there we go. 2023 has been, oh, come on, eyes. 2023 has been dubbed the year of the Cobra, which means I have, now, obviously, I take that from like the Chinese calendar, except, the Chinese zodiac says 2023 is year of the rabbit, which is, all my fellow rabbit tubers, go ahead and celebrate that one. But I will claim 2023 as the year of the Cobra anyway. Blah. Well, what is 2023 going to be then? For it's basically, sorry, I got my little drink on the side. Basically, it's going to be the year when I take content creation a little bit more seriously. My goals are as follows. I will stabilize my streaming schedule. I will make sure I have a more steady schedule. My goal, even though it might sound weird to lower the amount of streams I do, I will go for 4 streams a week. Now, before, I was doing anywhere between 1 and 7 a week. I want to have a more consistent streaming schedule of 4 streams a week, 2 of which at the very least will be the bigger streams, the 3+ hour streams, and there will be one that will be this and another small stream. That is my goal. Could I make more streams than those 4? Yes. But here's the thing. I want to limit myself on how many streams I do a week because of my second goal. I want to start making produced videos. I will make them, for YouTube, and I want to make one produced video a month. It sounds like it's not a lot, but considering my schedule and considering how my brain works, I think doing one video a month is a nice way to push myself. One video a month. I already have some ideas about videos I could do. So if I go for one a month, I should have enough videos for 2 years. And the first video I make is going to be a rather simple one, but it's one I've been thinking about for months, and I think it's going to be a pretty fun one. Second, no, okay. I've lost numbers. I think this was number 3, the one I wanted to say. I wanted to make sure I have an updated look. Not necessarily my character itself, not necessarily what you're seeing right now, but what you're seeing right now. What I'm trying to say is, you notice how I'm against the void of lights and stuff. That is cool and all. This was taken from a free resource page that I found, and I want to have a more me look, more me logo. No, wait, I do have a logo. Where is my logo? There's my logo. Actually, I want to see, is it like yeah, the opacity is very low. Let me see if I can raise the opacity a little bit on my logo so it's more visible. All right, it's more visible. I just don't want it to like I just don't want my logo to overtake everything. But yeah, that is my logo. But I do want to have more things that are me, not just, shared elements. While everybody should start with having, maybe shared elements, maybe a picture, or, something that you find for free or royalty free from the internet. Like, for example, the music that you're listening to right now is provided, thank you to Lo-Fi Girl. And I gotta say, it's really, really wonderful that they allow streamers to use it for free. And yes, you can. I've triple checked, and I should have no problems with Lo-Fi Girl's music, which is really good. But I do want to have stuff that looks a little more like my vision of what I want to see. And a second, something was distracted me. I wanted to get rid of it. All right. What's next? Well, what's going to happen next is also I want to, if you notice, for most of my streaming career, I've been doing this on my own. Me, myself, and I. I have had a couple of collabs, most of them with my good friend Gobi, which is awesome. Who's awesome. He's a good fellow. If you haven't followed him, what the hell are you doing? Go follow him. At Blazing Aura. Okay, it's Blazing Aura on over here on. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna search him. I'm gonna search for him right now on Twitch. I'm gonna show his page. Okay. Give me a second. For some reason, I can't check on him. No, that's not what I want. Wait. Okay. I mean, he just did a stream the other day. Why isn't he here? Do I really, really follow that many people? Oh my gosh, I really do follow that many people. Okay, I need a search function to check how many people I follow. Dang. Okay, I must have. There is no way he's not on my list. I must have passed him through for some reason. Oh boy. Oh, my eyes are blending over everything I'm reading. Here we go. Oh. Oh, isn't that wholesome? Oh, thank you. Oh, isn't that wholesome? Oh, thank you. Okay, let me show you this real quick. Let me just go over to the side real quick and turn on this. Oh my gosh. It's gonna go into infinity. It's gonna go into infinity, oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. So this is a guy, Blazing Aura. He's a good guy. He's about to hit 300 followers. It would be fantastic if he could get 300 followers real soonish. But I didn't know that he had me on on the list, and now oh my gosh. But yeah, go watch him. He's currently playing Spider-Man Miles Morales. Oh my gosh, that's a game I wanna play. Maybe when it comes out on PC. Is it out on PC already? Is it out on PC already? That's something I want to check. But yeah. Go check him out. He's a great guy, great friend. Sorry. And he's the guy I've been collabing with the most. But I wanted to collab with other people. I already have a collab set up for February, and hopefully I can get like a good like few more collabs coming up on the coming weeks and months. So in that thought, I just realized one thing. There we go. Anyway, if there is one more thing, I'm gonna have to look it up. Thankfully, if I do this, I should have a problem. So, okay. This is what happens when I have no script. I bumble upon a lot and realize what I want to do. There is one topic. Oh yeah. When it comes to like this, what I want to do is I want to grab 2 or 3 topics that interest me and talk about those. Okay, yeah, here we go. So I already talked about that. Okay, I talk random chatting weekly stream show, which is this. Yay. That is something I want to do. Where I talk to anybody here who wants to. No, sorry. Where I talk about whatever I want to do, and audience participation, where you guys can suggest topics to talk about within the time limit, and I will do my best to talk about them with you. And one of my favorite things that I've been thinking about doing is the retro and backlog clearing streams. These are not going to be streams where I talk about where I try to like clear out every game like from beginning to finish. It's gonna be games where I try out games that I've never finished, and if it turns out that I like it in a streaming format, I will stream them. Otherwise, it's gonna be one of those, let's check if it's worth playing. If it's not worth playing, moving along. And more, because I do have a couple of more things. Like, if I were to do 4 streams a week, I know some things will not work the way I want it to. For example, one stream would be my main game stream, like Ace Attorney is right now. The other one would be the backlog clearing stream. The other one would be this stream, and the other one would be another random stream that I can't think of right now. But I will say, I do like blah. I do like where I am heading right now, because it is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, but I haven't had the balls to do it because because the game because well game because I've wanted so much to do these things, but something has stopped me, and it's most likely just me being scared of what would happen if I fail. Maybe that's why I wanted to do this mostly as a hobby, because, you know, if I fail, it's fine. What did I lose? Some time just for me to play some games. But I want to do more than just, you know, play games. I want to enjoy myself with others. I want to find friends. That was one of my main goals about doing this. About, you know, making friends over the internet. And I can do this. I can do this. I want to grow, but I'm not going to put any numbers on growth. That is a very important thing. I don't want to put any numbers on growth. I do have a vague number I have on me, because I just recently, let me see if I can find that. Hi there, I'm going to take you out. Okay, am I on my actual YouTube channel? Okay. All right, so if I go to my channel, here we go. Oh, that's actually pretty interesting. All right, let me move myself over here. My channel has 101 subscribers. You can see right there. I'm gonna have to zoom in on it real quick. But there is 101 subscribers. That's one more subscriber than I thought I had before. So that's actually pretty cool. Oh, wait, sorry. I forgot I was let me just, oh, there we go. That's one more subscriber that I had before, so great. I do have a soft goal of how many subscribers on YouTube I want and how many followers on, well, I do have that on top of me that says I want to get to 100 followers. That is my first goal, and it's gonna stay there. And I may refresh that goal when I reach 100, but I'm not going to, like, how do I say this? I don't want to chain myself into a number, a follow goal number. Like, I need to have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, 500 followers on Twitch, 50 subscribers, and like 7,000 on Twitter. Those all seem very realistic if I do really hard work, but I am not going to kill myself to do those things. My point is, this year is going to be a year of growth. This year is going to be a year of me taking streaming a little bit more seriously, so that I may be able to, you know, enjoy this a bit more and meet a lot more of you people. But numbers are, in my opinion, how do I say this? I'm not going to chain myself to numbers, or rather active goals I want to do. Because if I do the goals and I do well enough, my numbers are sure to go up. At least that's what I hope. Anyway, now that I talk about myself for like a good, how long has I been talking about? 20 minutes. I want to bring up a topic that I think is kind of funny, you know, because this is an example of what is going to happen every week, every Friday here, and it is me talking about whatever the hell I want. Oh, one more thing. These streams are not going to be they're going to be archived, but they're not going to go into my VOD channel. They're going to go into my main channel. This is going to be part of the, not part of the monthly videos, but it's going to be a weekly video appear on YouTube on the day after I stream them. So all the goods, the bads about it, you're going to go there. I am so cringe. Anyway, let's talk about something I've been thinking about for a while now, which is kind of cringe, almost as cringe as I am, and that's Neil Druckmann. So, in case you don't know, The Last of Us, Last of Us, the game series that just had 2 entries, and they keep re-releasing the first game over and over again because of course they can, is getting a TV series on HBO. And well, I can't make this up if I tried. The Last of Us co-creator Neil Druckmann, I'm reading this verbatim, said in an interview with the New Yorker that he believes the HBO show will be the best, most authentic game adaptation yet, ultimately adding, hopefully this will put that video game curse to bed. See, I don't know about you, but the video game curse, in case you don't know what he's talking about, there's been a stigma going around about video game adaptations to like movies or TV shows that they don't end up being not good. And you can cite some movies that have done this, like the 1993 Super Mario Brothers movie. What are the movies? Mortal Kombat Annihilation is another example of a bad movie. Arguably the Tomb Raider movies, but with Angelina Jolie. But yeah, and also every Uwe Boll movie made. The point here is, in the early 2000s, there was this thing about, you know, bad video game related movies or TV series. Heck, you could argue the Super Mario Brothers Super Show also fell on that, but you know, I digress. However, here's the thing. In case Neil Druckmann didn't realize, there's a lot of shows and movies that have been received well. They were from decent to great, and not only that, I compiled a small list of those that I actually, the ones that I remember. These are just the list of shows that I remember. This is in like every game this is in every game related media that I can think of. I probably should have given this like a backdrop. Let me see if I can give this a backdrop. Let me see. There we go. There we go. With a backdrop, it will be easier for you guys to read it. So just think about all the games that receive successful adaptations in the past. Heck, I have shows here and movies from the 90s. Mortal Kombat 1995, the Earthworm Jim animated series, the Sonic the Hedgehog OVA, that was also in the 90s. Like, you can't tell me. And look at all the shows that have appeared in the last few years that have just been crushing it, making really, really, really good adaptations. The Cuphead show is the most mid of them all right here, and it's still pretty good. Castlevania 2017, that was an amazing show. Detective Pikachu, the Ace Attorney movie. If you don't know what the Ace Attorney movie is, go watch it. It's in Japanese. I don't think that has an English dub, but it is better than it has any right to be. It's definitely a more dour, less funny version of the Ace Attorney games, but otherwise I think it's pretty good. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, people swear by Cyberpunk Edge Runners. There's Arcane, there's the Sonic movies, Angry Birds movies. Somebody told me about Tekken Bloodline, and man, that's actually that's not so bad, you know. And that's not to say about in the anime side of things, where you could create like an animated series of games, like what was that? Animal Crossing. Freaking Animal Crossing has an anime movie, and it's good. You can't tell me. You can't sit there, Neil Druckmann. Let me put it back up. You can't sit there, Neil Druckmann, and tell me that your show The show that you probably are working on, but the show based on the video games that you work on, it's gonna be the one that will put the video game curse to bed. When the video game curse has been dead for a while. We progressively, as a society, and as movie making studios, TV making studios, I say TV, but it's a catch-all for like television, streaming in different areas, other types of shows. But you cannot tell me that those people, Sonic Boom, we all know that the Sonic Boom games were ass. Well, at least the first one, the Wii U one. But the show, good. Sonic, what was the other Sonic game that came out? Sonic Prime, and the upcoming Mario movie. I wasn't gonna say the Mario movie, but it looks like it's actually going to be pretty decent. So, who knows? Neil Druckmann, you can't sit there and tell me that you are the one. That the show based on your property, your game, is gonna be the one to break the curse that is already dead. We'll be getting better and better at making sure we get more quality shows based on games everywhere. And I think I know why is that. The people who grew up watching the Mario movie, for example, the people who were kids watching the Mario movie, they all grew up. They all had that stigma on their head that video game adaptations into movies are bad. And they sought to prove people wrong. And now that they're grown up, that's what they're doing. People who, as a kid, watched the Mario movie are making Castlevania. They're now making the Cuphead show. They're now making the Mario movie, the Sonic movies. And here's the thing, I'm not saying this thing won't be good. I'm not saying The Last of Us HBO show will not be good. Because who knows? I haven't seen it. Maybe it'll be even better than playing the games. But every single piece of news I've seen about this show tells me that these people are either trying to prop themselves up so high so that people go and watch it, and then it falls down to disappointment, much like the Halo show, or somebody has a big ego. I think it's a little of column A, a little bit of column B. Like, this show better be good for all the propping up that they're doing. I hope it's good. I mean, you see the people that are you see the actors are there. I want the actors and the script writers and the showrunners and everybody else to have a job. And for that to happen, the show needs to be good. Because if the show is not good and people don't watch, then they don't get a season 2. And that is one more thing. TV shows like this are going to be done in seasons. So, how much content are you willing to cut? Are you willing to add? Are you willing to truncate in order to make sure you get enough content for multiple seasons? A show like The Last of Us, because it's basically following the line of the games, I seriously doubt you would get more than 3 seasons out of this. Now, 3 seasons is a long time. It's at the very least 3 years of content. But it makes me wonder, at 3 seasons, would the 3rd game in the series be out by then? And will you be adapting that? Or will you be taking side stories into other characters who many people thought, oh, wouldn't it be nice if we knew about Random Guard 47? Or more important characters, of course. I do believe that there is a way, but it is, in my humble opinion, look, from what I've seen, I think this is going to be a decent show. But it's going, and it might stand toe-to-toe in the conversation alongside these ones. I should probably make it even darker, the background. There we go. So it's more visible. It's probably gonna stand toe to toe with these guys on the list of good adaptations. I just don't like that they're trying to pretend that these shows don't exist, that these things aren't good, when saying, oh, mine is gonna be the good one. So yes, I'm gonna call you out. And if your show ends up not being good, we're gonna bring this back. People are going to bring this back. And they're gonna say, remember when you said this, and your show was mid, or even worse. I mean, who am I to judge? There's no accounting for taste. I mean, people like the Rings of Power or that Halo TV show. Regardless, that is all I wanted to say about this. So, I guess I'm gonna call it from here. Let me just say goodbye to Neil Druckmann, and this is Pedro Pascal, right? Okay, let's say goodbye to these guys. And I'm gonna go back into the middle. And I'm going to say some final thoughts for everybody. The new year is coming. It's gonna be hashtag 2023 year of the 2023 year of the Cobra. And I want everybody I was like, what am I writing? There we go. All right. Oh, great. Okay, opacity again. There we go. Now it's more readable. So, 2023, next year, will be year of the Cobra. By December next year, I want to look back at this video and say, what did I accomplish? So, future me, since you're watching this on the last day of the year on 2023, I want to ask you, please tell me, what did you accomplish this year? Okay. So how do you feel after doing all that? Huh. Okay. Do you think you could have done something better? I may sound crazy doing this, but you know, this is how things are done. Are you gonna keep going like this in 2024? Or do you plan to change his stuff? You know what? Regardless of how you did in this last year, I believe in you. Go on. Go kick some ass. I believe in you. And I believe in you, the person watching. Because, let's be honest, 2022 wasn't a bad year for me. It was a year of personal growth. You know, growth outside of this sphere of streaming. But 2023 will be the year of growth inside of this sphere of streaming. And I believe in you, that you will be able to take 2023 and make it the best. And thus I conclude today's pilot episode of Chatting with Chiru. I have no plans of making that the title. But please, come by again next Friday. Let me look at the calendar. Oh boy, I don't have a calendar by me. There we go. Friday, the 6th. El Día de los Reyes Magos. So, as I always say, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic day. Take care.